You're watching DriftEcho, where the badge is heavy, but secrets are heavier. The tension inside the rookie is about to shift into unfamiliar territory with Season 8, Episode 12, Spy Games. And this time, the danger doesn't wear gang colors. It wears clearance levels. After a season packed with escalating threats, Spy Games hints at something far more calculated than a street-level bust. The title alone suggests surveillance, coded conversations, and operations buried beneath layers of red tape. When the LAPD gets pulled into intelligence territory, it's never simple, and it's never clean. One possibility? A joint task force that drags the Mid-Wilshire Division into a federal investigation already in motion. Not as equals, but as liabilities. When national security agencies enter the picture, cooperation often comes with conditions. Files get redacted. Questions go unanswered. And suddenly, Officer Nolan and the team aren't just chasing suspects, they're navigating egos, jurisdiction clashes, and invisible agendas. Because here's the truth about intelligence operations: trust is transactional. The episode could center on a covert infiltration, one that requires an officer to go deep undercover inside a criminal network with international ties. Not a quick disguise. Not a controlled sting. But a slow-burn identity shift where maintaining cover means cutting off support, bending protocol, and living inside a lie. And that's where the emotional stakes rise. Season 8 has already tested loyalties and relationships within the team. Promotions, transfers, evolving partnerships, everyone is standing at a crossroads. An operation like this forces impossible choices. Do you follow a federal directive, or protect your partner when something feels wrong? Do you obey the chain of command, or trust your instincts when the intel doesn't add up? Because what if the real threat isn't the spy ring? What if the operation itself is compromised? Spy Games could introduce a layered twist: a handler withholding key information, a federal liaison with unclear motives, or a source who's feeding both sides. In the world of espionage, deception isn't just a tactic. It's currency. And once doubt enters the room, every conversation becomes a test. Imagine Nolan realizing that someone embedded in the mission isn't who they claim to be. Imagine the fallout if that someone has been standing beside them for weeks. In that moment, the battlefield shifts inward. The enemy isn't across the table, they're already in the briefing room. And if the truth surfaces publicly? The consequences could ripple far beyond a single arrest. Careers could stall. Trust within the division could fracture. Federal partnerships could collapse. Because in Spy Games, exposure is never the end of the mission. It's the beginning of the fallout. Season 8 has been building towards something that feels bigger than patrol work, something that questions how much control the team really has when larger forces start pulling the strings. Spy Games might be the episode where they realize that sometimes the most dangerous weapon isn't a gun. It's information. And once that weapon is fired, you can't take it back. You're watching DriftEcho. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because when the truth hides in plain sight, the real game is just getting started.